Hey, it's me. Today is a part 2 of a video that I posted last week. If you haven't seen part 1, that's a good place to start.
1 comes before 2.
Basically, I'm just gonna be picking up exactly where I left off. Here. Same art kits, different day, different color tank top. If you weren't here for part 1, I have decided to hunker down and use all of these craft kits that I have neglected for
Simply years.
I finished 3 of them in part 1. Today, I'm back to pick up where I left off with this one and hopefully finish the rest of these. So, glitter bowls. This is what I've done so far. I painted a very crappy layer of glitter glue around this
Stupid little bowl mold.
I'm just gonna apply another layer and see how that goes. Gosh, I'm even more pregnant than I was yesterday. I attempted to save all my little glue glitter mixtures. Going in for layer number 2, basically we're just painting a glue glitter mixture around a mold, building up the layers until it can be removed from the mold and you have a bowl created completely out of glue and glitter. You're supposed to let each layer dry for 2 hours. I'm just gonna be revisiting this one throughout the day, adding layers one by one and trying to build them up. Hopefully by the end of the day today, it'll be complete. It is the end of the day. I've spent all day building up layers of glue.
And it better be good.
But now it is the moment of truth to see if the bowl is real. I'm gonna try to peel this off. Oh boy, this is not working. It's getting so stuck. Maybe it's not fully dry.
Dang.
I'm gonna come back to it tomorrow and see if I can take it off then. Okay, it's the next day. I have to get into editing really soon, but let's look at this little glue thing first. It actually did work. I trimmed it up and it's a bowl. It smells like glue. I feel like the outside is actually kind of pretty, but the inside is a little bit ugly. Also, the edges are really rough, but the more I trimmed it, the rougher they seem to get. Honestly, not bad. Who's next? The Crayon Melter. Crayon Melter. This kit is like centuries old. This was actually a big kit. I feel like I watched so many other people do it, but now it's been so many years since I've seen those videos, I don't really remember exactly what this is about. So let's experience it now, years after the rest of the world. Basically, you put crayons in it, they melt, and then you can like paint with wax kind of thing. Oh, I remember seeing people do this. Oh, it's so nostalgic. Oh shoot, do we need batteries? All right, how does this thing worky? Oh well, it's actually really simple. These are the kind of kits that I like. Really simple concepts, endless amounts of creativity can be used. What is this? I don't get it. Is this just like a holder? That's it? Okay. So they do provide you with some naked crayons ready to go, but you can also use this cutter to strip the paper off of your own crayons to make your own crayons naked, which is great. Let's plug this baby in. All you do is break the crayon into pieces and then just like shove it down in there. Wait 30 seconds for it to heat up. Okay, they give you some little practice sheets. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh wait.
Whoa.
Oh gosh, ew. There might be a little bit of a learning curve here because that doesn't look that good. We're looking real chunky, kind of unappealing. It works well for like lines and dots, but I'm not really sure how you can fill in big shapes without it just getting really chunky. Interesting. I feel like you just have to be okay with the fact that it's going to be a little lumpy and chunky. I mean, that's the vibe. What kind of design can I do that will look good lumpy? Let me draw something. I went for an ice cream cone. Simple, it might look okay messy, and I'm
Very familiar.
These colors are really not gonna cut it. Today I will be destroying my fresh pack of crayons. These are even the special edition happy birthday crayons. That's fine, I likely wouldn't have used them anyway. Let's get a waffle cone color. Oh, nice. Cool. I like it. Ew, that is not the color I was expecting. Oh boy. That is yucky, yucky. Not a big fan of that color. Let's switch to this color. It's changing. There we go. Wow, the colors look so much darker coming out of the melter. Oh boy, this is bad. Oh no, this is not good. Smoothing out the lumps does not work. The more you add, the lumpier it gets. I wanted to do strawberry ice cream. There's no like super light pink though, so I'm really worried that this is gonna look really red. I'm just gonna go for it. This is the darker of the two pinks that I'm gonna use, but it is super dark. This was supposed to be a lighter pink, but it still looks super dark. It's a blood ice cream cone. Great. Should have gone with mint chocolate chip. There's nothing to be done. What's next? Chocolate? Oh, shoot. Ah, forgot to clean out the thing between colors. Kind of hard not to waste an excessive amount of crayons when you're doing this. Why is it acting like it's empty? There's a whole crayon in there. Maybe it's not hot enough. I feel like 20% of the process is actually drawing and 80% of the process is changing colors, cutting paper off crayons, and waiting for this thing to heat up. Just saying. It's gotta be ready now. Here we go. Okay, and this little piece is supposed to be a chocolate bar up here. All right, it's whipped cream time. I'm trying to get the white crayon, but this brown is not going away. Uh-oh. Is white a possibility? I don't know if the white crayon is ever gonna show up completely white. This could compromise my entire design. It's getting closer to white, but I also feel like I'm gonna run out of white completely if I keep trying to purify the white. So I'm just gonna have to go for it. Oh shoot, I have a cherry on here. I definitely should have done the cherry first. I'm gonna go ahead and do the cherry. There we go. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try to do some sprinkles on top. Adding some green sprinkles, yellow sprinkles, and the blue sprinkles. I usually like to add the full rainbow. I'm missing orange and purple, but I'm kind of running out of space.
Also, it's really annoying to change colors.
I'm thinking I'm gonna leave the sprinkle situation where it is and just finish off the background. I have a bunch of blues that are really similar to each other, so I think I'm just gonna try to fill in the whole background with blue. I finished my creation. The background is so ugly. You know, the whole thing is a little bit too lumpy and chunky for me. I enjoy neatness. This is the opposite of that. I'm glad I tried it, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like, cool, this is different, but I'm done now and never again. It takes so long to create something so messy and chunky. Also, the amount of crayons that you go through. I went through like 10 crayons just for one piece of art thing. Whatever you want to call this. Also, I definitely should have used canvas because the paper is like completely bent. And now we are done with that. Hello, and can I have your attention for 1 second? I have a brand new plush design. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? It's CUEPY, the human cupcake. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The official CUEPY plush has been born. The character has a very interesting journey. CUEPY started not as CUEPY at all, but as just a regular cupcake. Then this cupcake turned into this. Yeah, it was a dark and scary time. From there, she developed into this, the simultaneously cute and creepy, hence the name CUEPY, character that we know and love. And finally, she is now in plush form, ready to enter the homes of everyone. From the angle of the frosting, to the angle of the cherry, to the placement of each individual sprinkle, this character was a lot of detail to recreate, but I am so happy with how she looks. If you want the CUEPY plush, she is of course available on my store, which will be linked in the description. She will come with her own custom printed drawstring bag, as well as a custom tag. Now, if you want CUEPY quick, order soon because we have a set quantity ready to go to ship out. Once those run out, you will be waiting a little bit longer to see CUEPY. Thank you, and I'll be seeing you. Okay. All right, moving on. Eeny, meeny, miny. Tea set. I'm assuming this is exactly what it looks like. It's just a plain mini tea set that comes with probably some really bad paint. Excuse me. Okay. This is what we have. one singular, really crappy detail paintbrush. I don't think I'm gonna limit myself to this.
Just not in the mood to torture myself.
The classic tiny, it's a fingernail's worth of paint in these little paint pots. Paint's probably dried out. That one's completely dried out. This one looks completely dried out as well. What the heck? There's like no paint in that. So paint and paintbrush, let's just forget about those. Here's what we have left. We got a little teapot, 4 teacups, sugar and cream. Oh my gosh. How did you, oh. There's 2 sets of paint. It scared me. What's better than 1 set of crappy paint? 2 sets of crappy paint. Go join your friend. This is a lot of pieces to paint. I'm a little worried that I'm gonna run out of
time.
I'm trying to finish the rest of the craft kits today. I might just eliminate these 2. I feel like they're kind of unnecessary anyway. Fun fact, I love fruit teapots. I have a strawberry teapot and a peach teapot. And so I'm thinking it would be cute to make a miniature fruit themed tea set. I don't know. It's kind of the first thing that's coming to my mind and I am really eager to get started. Ugh. Oh, instructions. Fascinating. I think I want all of the cups to be citrus fruits. That'll be so cute. So I want a nice off-white color, and I'm just gonna paint that on the inside of the cups. Oh boy, this is gonna need a few coats for sure. Paint doesn't seem to be sticking too well, but maybe after a few coats, it'll look better. For the teapot, I'm gonna do a little watermelon design. I'm so shocked that they didn't make the tea set out of plaster, or at least some sort of ceramic that is actually paintable. I kept putting layer after layer after layer of paint on, and even the 3rd or 4th layer, the ceramic surface was repelling the paint. The teapot became a watermelon. I did an orange cup, and I did a pink cup that's like grapefruit, and then I did a lime cup. Kind of cute all together. It's a really simple design. I kind of wish I could have done more detail on these, but these were difficult as it is to paint, so this is where I left it. Considering all that, I think this turned out pretty cute. It's such a simple concept. You'd think that this would be better. Another crappy craft kit. So shocking. All right, great. So I finished every last one of the kits. There's none left. It's over. It's done. This is the last kit. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got through all of these. And this is the one that I'm dreading the most. This is by Klutz. If there's any consistently good brand of craft kit, it's Klutz. And don't get me wrong, the little creations on there are just freaking adorable. However, this kit is definitely more of a assembly type of kit. Some people love to do stuff like that, and it's just very relaxing. For me, I just get very bored with following instructions. I like to create my own ideas. I don't like to be stuck in a step-by-step process. However, if I don't do it now, I'm probably never gonna do it. Let's do it. Look at this manual, fully illustrated. I'm always so impressed by Klutz kits. Oh. The monster's kind of cute, and this is actually one that's a little bit more customizable. You can make it like that, you can make it like that. I think I've envisioned how I want to design this. I cut the monster shape out, and then I realized that one piece of felt does not have enough space to make the front and the back. So I had to make the front and the back 2 different colors, which is kind of whack. I sewed the zipper in, and I was so bored doing it. It only took me like 15 minutes, but it felt like 3 hours. And then I whipped out my fabric hot glue. I made a bow completely not how you're supposed to make the bow. I made the eyes completely not how you're supposed to make the eyes. Just started gluing stuff on because it's so much faster than sewing. And then I sewed the whole thing up. Here's my finished monster pouch. I mean, it is functional. You can open it. You can put stuff inside of it. This was probably the most well put together kit, but this was also my least favorite to do just because it's not my thing. The last 2 days have been a long marathon of craft kit. I feel like my best overall experience was actually the first one that I did. That stained glass window thingy. I feel very accomplished. I feel like I did what I came here to do. All of my craft kits have been used. And look, I've emptied a whole 2 cabinets worth of space in my art room to be filled up with
more adventure.
I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you next Friday. Bye.